So hey guys, welcome back to another stream after long day we not stream. So we are start the stream with our full of focus in the game, and today's focus on the rank boss, but the how many lows? 8. This is not joke, this is the unbelievable who achieved the 8 lows, 5 draw, 3 wins. This is the outstanding achievement in the world. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? How can I achieve this one? Did you want achieve the losses? Then don't do any work. Only start play like nonsense. And if you play a good style, then Konami scripted writing. Konami give you bugs. And also your network is not good for you, then you are lost to loss. Even when you have a good match players, then after all another player give you physical strength. Physical strength beat you. This is the most important thing. Unless we are start the game. We believe that we go to forward. Let's start. This is the chance full of the gameplay. Believe that we win the game.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Driving forward, Kimmich, Cafu, and it's Rijkaard. Great vision, knocks it into space, takes a shot! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Nice physical challenge. Now it's Shevchenko, and it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Forlan. In it comes. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Milan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super ball! Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Threads one in. He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Cafu. Looking for the run. 15 minutes till half-time. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. That's the keeper's ball. Cafu. Neymar. Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's found a way through. Hangs one in. Shevchenko! A lot of space ahead of him. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
So
we reach the halfway point.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Milan finding their passes. He is just caressing the ball. Crossed into the middle. Danger averted for now. And they're quick to get it back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's had a hit! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 19, Atebrisson. Coming on the field is
showing great
number
feet
18,
there.
Neymar.
He's shifting through the gears here, showing good feet.
Finally, we win by chance because of the opponent poor connection. But this is the very nonsense thinking in the mind. So let's start the less visionary code.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Now it's Shevchenko. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? He's through, tries a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Oh, delightful ball. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got away. That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. And they've got a throw.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kimmich. Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Rashford! Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cafu. Adams. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run, and it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Pinches it off him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Goal! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has
Please
to
be made
resist
aware
change
that
at this
smoking
stage.
is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Looking for a runner. That's been cut out, well played. Balde. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Beckham. And it's Rashford. He's picked his way through. Rashford.
Might want to be careful there.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And here's Shevchenko. Zola with the slide tackle there. Now it's Neymar. Beckham, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Raul. He can run onto that, and it's made its way to him. And he's a decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. Milan are looking to go forward now. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And this is Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come loose. Cleared without complication. Neymar. No outsmarting him this time. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's beautiful. Face to face with the keeper. What a save by Diogo Costa! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Number 11, Zola.
Corner number 2 then.
Raul. Coming on the field, number 13, Paulo. Number 3, Xabi Alonso.
Great vision. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's delightful. Shoots! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. No way through. Kimmich. He's on it, can he get away? And he cuts out the supply. He's through and all alone! And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Kimmich. Adams spots it and intercepts. Cafu. Tries to play it through. Rodri goes sliding in.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a searching pass. Adams. 4 added minutes on the board. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 8, El Hadj Diouf. Number 21,
Baresi
Mbappe.
has been shown a second yellow, just to
16,
confirm he
Rodri.
is therefore
Coming on
off.
the field.
Well, sometimes a
number
loose
7,
foul can trigger a completely
Erling
different spell of
Haaland.
play, and
Number
it makes even
24,
less sense.
Robert Lewandowski.
Well, if he's serious about
Number
trying from
6,
this range, I think he
Mateo.
must be
And
able
it's
to
hit the
generate the
woodwork
power.
and
Big
out.
ask.
Valde puts a cross in, and that has sent him sprawling. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. things going pretty awry and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
We are glad to inform you
Well,
that
after all of
today's
that, Jim,
matchday
what are you
programs
thinking?
are
Well,
available from
Peter,
stands
I really
located
couldn't
by the
see what
gates.
this team
I'm
was
sure
trying
they
to
will
achieve.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's a cute ball. Good read, needed to be. Neymar. Rice. Rijkaard. Neymar. Knocks it into space. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Berbatov. Oh, that's neat. Tries to play it through. And this is Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Balde. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is
It's Rashford! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The breakthrough strike! So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Milan against Milan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Batistuta. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Olmo. Now it's Forlan.
Well, they got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely spread. Now it's Neymar. Maldini cuts it out. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
It's a promising position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Balde looks to get on the end of this. Rashford. That's good play. Neymar shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Cafu shows great strength. And it's Kimmich. That's going to go a long way. Shevchenko, spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Rashford. Rashford cross. Oh, what a climb! That's another chance. Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Nicely weighted ball. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Now it's Batistuta. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for the run. Brilliantly cut out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approve.
In again. That is earned. He's having a go! Caught offside that time. Hernandez. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Cross from Cafu. Koundé can get it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Rashford, and it's Balde. Shot, surely! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Right card did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out to the left it goes. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Fallen! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
Substitution in progress.
Milan are looking to go forward now. "75 minutes played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard. Great vision. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. That'll be a throw-in. It's a searching pass.
Has been indicated.
It's a goal kick. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Messi. And there goes the final whistle. Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Please make sure to watch the screen
Messi
for
claiming the Man of the Match
information
award,
bulletin from the
and
regional
there is
police
very
department.
little room for argument. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And that's too far for anyone. Cafu and Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Marquinhos.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well, that pass has been well intercepted. Cafu. He is just caressing the ball. He was under real pressure there. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cafu. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Rafael Leao. Gets good distance on it. What a throw in. And it's Balde. Passes short and sharp.
Prachuap clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Cafu, Milan finding their passes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rijkaard. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he's gone looking for safety. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Dixon. Coming on the field
Here we go again.
Number 2, Gabriel.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time.
And Owen! Michael Owen! Screamer!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Prachuap have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Torres! Messi has it in a wide position. Marquinhos getting this one clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Shevchenko. Balde. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Messi. No luck with that dink over the top.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? No, it's not getting there. Kimmich. Played out to the left flank. Not the most accurate pass. That's an imaginative pass. And that has put paid to that. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And this is De Bruyne. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
There will be 1 minute
Prachuap
added time.
can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the
We
end.
would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated.
Any reflections
during
on
the
what
match.
you've seen, Jim?
Thank you for your
Look, I think a
cooperation.
draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above.
Tries from a... Oh, it's hit the post! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Some really good ball movement. Beckham. Oh, that's delightful. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's going to be disappointed. He's having a go! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Neymar. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Shevchenko. Distributed tidily. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Not the most convincing of passes. De Bruyne. Now it's Forlan. Oh, delightful ball. He's having a shot! Off the post. Perez. Now Neymar. Tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Neymar. Goes for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
David Villa gets it clear. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's got a sign of goal. Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
There will be 3 minutes.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit.
And the first half is done. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves, just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Bro, it's all about the practice. When you practice with the time with him, then you have a
That gets things going for the
experience
second
and
half.
skill and his positioning. Did you know that
Passes
if you
coming off
have
in
any
quick succession
relationship,
here.
then it is the full of
Neymar,
like love. When you
Cafu,
understand someone, then you give them the full opportunity,
Beckham.
full chance, and full understand.
Kimmich conjures time and
Without
space
you
where few
understand,
can.
you can't go forward.
Now
Please
Saliba,
understand, like in love. You love
Cafu,
any person, then
Rijkaard,
give them
and it's Kimmich.
time.
And Adams,
Not
all good
quickly,
read.
but
That's great
they
positioning, so
want
good
time.
from him.
That's been cut out, well played.
So you understand that
Neymar,
about the
looking
things.
to add to his
If
goal.
and
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, nice touch. Shevchenko.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back
please
anymore.
understand
And that
and
means
give
just one
them
thing, I
time.
suppose.
Yeah, they
After
just
that
simply
time,
want to
you know
engage the
that you
counter-attack.
win the some lot of match.
Diogo Costa
So,
gets his hands
don't
on
worry.
it, and the danger is averted.
That
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. No, he's missed it!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that was very necessary. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's picked his way through. Oh, his play takes a shot! And again, it's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a shot! And one more try! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Neymar. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, such a clever touch.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Bruyne. And they win it back again. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
And we come to you now with a quick
Shevchenko
request
taking
for
in the
support
accolades,
for our
having been
World
named
Charity
man of the
Fund.
match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. So it's away we go then.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
That has been slung wide. He is through here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Villa.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. Cafu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Adams. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And he was alert to it. And that has been clubbed away. Looking to play him in. And this is Shevchenko. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Villa really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Perez. Balde has it in a wide position. Cleared without hesitation. And he's had a hit! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Nagatomo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cafu. And it's Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Played out wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. David Villa. Shevchenko. Oh, played through for the wide man. And Shevchenko! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Perez. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Bernardo Silva. And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? And this is Pato. Pato! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Drinking is only allowed in
How would
the
you
area
review the
shown on this
first
map.
half?
Thank you
Well,
very
I think
much for your
despite the
cooperation.
scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. And maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Villa. David Villa going full tilt down the left. Well, now it's a race. It's roll! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
He's gone forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Neymar. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Pato. Knocks it into space. There's more shooting chance! That has been knocked clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Nagatomo. Rijkaard. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Just about up to 75 minutes. Xavi Alonso.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Raul. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Raul. Oh, well measured. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack.
And now I'd just
and the
like to
outcome
read out our
inevitable.
fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays
Any
today.
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many...
Neymar! It's hit the crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Perez. Costa Curta simply refused to be outdone there. Milan still without a single shot on target. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Fiore, Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, well played, well played. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Zanetti. Knocks it out wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's picked his way through. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Neymar considers his options. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. And that's caused a worry or two.
Neymar is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Neymar knocks it into space. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cafu, Kimmich, and that is a little undercooked.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's hit the uprights. Kimmich. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cafu. Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beckham. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
From stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Raul. Coming on to replace him is...
And the action
number
is
30,
back underway.
Messi.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, good take and a chance! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Brilliantly cut out. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Fiore. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Closing in on goal. Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Messi. Shot a goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cafu. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. It's Neymar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Short changes him with that pass. Kimmich. That's Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Balde has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Rijkaard. Rijkaard. Look at the space here. Shoots! It's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He's having a go! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Beckham! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Added minute has been indicated.
He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he passes it long. Neymar. And they win it back again. Now that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. Zanetti. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just
Quick
one
reminder
goal to
today,
show for all
please
of
have
that.
your entry tickets at hand as it's time
Your
to
reflections
announce
then,
today's
Jim.
winning lottery
Look, Peter,
numbers.
a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And that's where we have to end it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Zanetti delivers. And he's had a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on it.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Casillas did just about enough to come out on top there. Shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Nedved! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Adams has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Chance for a shot! Shevchenko, nicely spread. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Shevchenko, chance! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Messi. Neymar. And it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! It's in! Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Just a quick announcement.
Oh, what a half.
Like
it's
to
been
inform you that
pulsating and
CCTV
totally
is now
absorbing.
in
We're
operation
actually
for
headed
your
for
safety.
a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And this is Shevchenko! Beckenbauer. Bullet, the man we've all come to watch. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Kaka. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Great chance! Oh, taken with style! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but...
Oh, what a mistake! And he's straight offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Neymar. Messi. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Adams. Cafu. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Milan take the lead.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's heaved it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Shevchenko. Milan finding their passes. Marquinhos. Costa Curta. Neymar. The final 5 minutes. Milan moments now away from seeing this one out. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this.
2
It's
added minutes has been indicated.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Substitution for Milan, number 17,
So,
Messi.
time for changes
Number
on
3,
both sides, actually.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 23, Kaká. Number 9, Gullit. Number 5, Karl-Heinz.
And that is as far as it goes. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.